Good morning. It is the first day of a brand new week on, and it's actually been a year since I did my week on Tesco values. So, in order to give things a little bit of a different perspective, maybe from the other side of the tracks, I've decided to do a week on Tesco Finest. No, that's the evil villain. Anyway, I need my monocle to class it up this week. Can I help? Oh, yes. Yes, I'm going to do a week on Tesco Finest. I'm going to only have the finest ingredients from all of the land. From all of Tesco, in fact. That's touching my eyeballs, so it's quite uncomfortable, you see. So, I have spent this week... Oh, I'm going to go to this... Let me show you the fridge. Let me show you the refrigerator, because it's currently full. Look at that, darling. It's disgustingly full of ingredients and all of this food, as well as this. There is some stuff that's not refrigerated, you see. All of this food actually costs £144. Oops. And so, you see, this is what the food I'm going to be... It has to have Tesco... Oh, I've accidentally pulled the label off. It has to have Tesco Finest on the product, you see. Where's my... Oh, my goodness. I'm new to the aristocracy. I'm married in, you see. I have a very wealthy spouse. Oh, God, it's not working anymore. So, you see, I cannot have things such as the anchor butter. But I can have... And this is amazing. I didn't know they did this. This is Tesco Finest milk. It's whole milk, you see, darling. I'm going to... Oh, I'm losing my monocle again. So I'm going to have all of the food that has the... I'm just going to stop this. I'm just going to have Tesco Finest food for an entire week. It's going to be buttery. It's going to be fatty. But I'm hoping it's going to be delicious. Because Tesco Finest is known... It's very expensive. Hence why I spent so bloody much. So it's just going to follow the format of every other week on. I can only eat food that is Tesco Finest. Grace is going to join me for the evenings, but she's not going to join me for the lunch and the breakfast because, quite frankly, it's so expensive. I can't eat for the rest of the month, so I'm going to have to live off of the weight I'm no doubt going to gain this week. Speaking of which, I'm going to have to jump on the old scales, aren't I? So. Everybody's favourite part of a week on this. Get to see my socks. So, 14.9.2. So let's see what a week of eating buttery, fatty, delicious food's going to do. Can't wait. So for breakfast is something that I seem to have quite often in a week on, and it's sausages. Pork and leek sausages, to be exact. These were £2.50, which is not horrible. I mean, you could usually expect to get like maybe double the amount of sausages if you were going cheap, but oh well. Then we have bread, and it's superseded farmhouse, to be exact. Although it doesn't seem to be that supery cedery. But okay, I need butter for my sandwich, don't I? Butter, I need butter. Yes, I've got bird isigny. That's a made-up thing. And that was, how much did I say that was? £1, no, £2 for butter. Yes, £2. So there's not a cheap breakfast, really. But as always, I'm going to shove the sausages in the oven so I can forget about them for 35 minutes. So I'll see you then. Thank you very much, Gracie, for buttering our bread. So as you can see, actually, from the bread, there's a lot more seed in the middle of it. So hence the superseded, I suppose.
Yummy.
I don't know if you can see with the butter, the little bits in there. I didn't read it properly before. It's actually got salt crystals in there, so that's fancy.
It's really fancy, yeah.
And I think the sausages look bloody lovely.
Yeah, they smell really nice.
If I
as
do
well.
say so. You're not a massive fan usually of things in your sausage, are you? Like
no.
leek, as these are.
Particular leek, yeah. It's
Yeah,
quite
you know,
oniony.
it can be oniony, yeah, but we're going to assemble. If you wouldn't mind doing the honours, there's the hot sausages, so I would pick one up, but I'm scared.
That's fine.
So, yes, we're going to assemble this, and hopefully enjoy.
Yummy.
Look at that.
Crunchy. Does it taste like the best sausage sandwich you've ever had?
No, I'm not a super big fan of like seeded bread. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Could do with some ketchup. It's missing the je ne sais quoi that a sausage sandwich should have. To be honest, our store at least doesn't do Finest ketchup.
What are the sausages like? They're nice?
Yeah, they are really nice, but I wouldn't say they're any nicer than like any old banger, to be honest, but I'm still going to enjoy it. Why are you taking us to this labyrinth to get lost?
We need stuff. I've no idea where I'm going.
I figured. Do we really need pillows enough to have endured this?
Yes.
IKEA on a Sunday morning. That's a fresh hell. Well, I am currently doing some of my uni work. It is going... I've got another assignment coming up very soon, so yeah, probably give myself a little bit too much to do, but what are you going to do? This degree ain't going to get itself, is it? So yes, this morning's IKEA fiasco was ridiculous. I've never seen IKEA as busy as that ever. I guess people are just getting their cheap Swedish goods before Brexit, and we can no longer get it because the country is in a shambles. But you know, won't be any much different, really, will it? I'm getting hungry now, so I've been working for a while, and I want some lunch. So I'm going to go get some lunch. It's the finest lunch. So lunch on day one, on this finest day, is pulled chicken and cider crumble. So it looks nice enough. It looks messy as hell when you see the actual thing. So, I mean, there's bread in there. Interesting. £3.50 this one cost. I could only bake this bad boy in the oven. Interestingly, pulled chicken, but yeah, there's beef suet dumplings in there. So, yeah. Also, oh my god, 94% of my daily saturates in here. Holy crap. This gonna be fatty, which means it's also going to be undoubtedly delicious. So I'm gonna stick the old oven on and yeah, and clog my arteries. Let's go. So does my pulled chicken and cider crumble look like the picture? Boom. It's a lot, it's not as vibrant looking, let's put it that way. Seems to have crisped up nicely though, so let's tuck in. Oh, it's hot. You can see the steam. That's good. It's very oniony. So Gracie wouldn't like it. Very leaky. But it tastes very nice. Is it worth £3.50? Maybe not. I wouldn't say it's especially finest. It definitely doesn't look like the picture. It's way too pale looking. Let me just put that there. Yes, I'm not seeing something particularly resembling the picture there. But oh well, I shall enjoy my 94% saturated fat. I can't wait to die. Well, that was surprisingly filling. I didn't expect it to be, and it wasn't really as leaky as I kind of originally made out, I don't think. It was very creamy, very nice. The bread was lovely and gloopy and sticky when it was all in that sauce, and there was some big chunks of chicken in there. Yeah, I did enjoy that. It wasn't amazing, but I enjoyed it, so yeah, it gets half decent marks from me. I am now going to do some more work this afternoon, and then it'll be dinner time. So I'm going to crack on, probably not for much longer because CBA, I guess, CB bloody A. But yes, I've got a script to crack on with, and then I'm going to play some games. I've got the new Resident Evil game. It's very scary. I'm a scared boy. I'm a spooked boy. So yes, work, then Resident Evil probably. If I'm brave enough. I'm not brave enough. Resident Evil 2 is too stressful. It is quite a scary game.
Basil's not scared.
which is surprising because Basil is usually scared of everything. Well, that officially scared me shitless, which means I've got some room for dinner. Grace is joining me for this one. You actually joined me for breakfast, didn't you? Which, and I said in my introduction that you weren't going to be joining me for breakfast, but you did today. But you won't be tomorrow. But anyway, salmon, spinach, and lemon fish cakes. £2.65 for one packet. So add them together, and that's quite a lot. But we are sharing some chips. £2.60. Sorry, triple cook chips. Cook chips. I don't. Is that right? I don't know. Thick cooked steamed chips and then gently fried, ready to cook at home. So that's the third one. You cook them for the third time? I don't know. And we're having some veggies, peas with leeks and pancetta. So more leeks. I think I've literally had leeks for every meal today. So yes, interesting choice. That wasn't by design. That was an accident. £2.60 for them as well. Gonna get the oven on. Bloop. Yeah. Beep. And yes, I shall see you when they're cooked. Okay, looks pretty good. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, looks really nice. It smells really nice too.
Yeah, these smell incredibly minty.
Really minty.
So let's give it a try. Oops. They taste minty. They taste good though.
Really good. A bit of pancetta in there as well.
Oh, the chips are warm.
Just a tad.
Try a fish cake while I can't talk.
Oh god, that's hot.
So we're not super fishy people, generally, are we?
Not really, not salmon anyway.
So well, you said it in a way like that.
It is really nice, but it's quite fishy.
Yeah.
But it's not too fishy for me. I think I could enjoy that.
Yeah, no, you're right. It's fishy, but not too fishy.
There's like some green stuff in it. I don't know what's in it, but it doesn't really taste of anything other than salmon and potato.
The green stuff is spinach.
Oh, I can't taste that.
No. Yeah, that's all right. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. I've got a Pac-Man fish cake right now. What are you doing?
Putting leeks on.
You're flicking all the leeks on my plate. Okay. What could be in this box? Something I'm very, very excited about. Oh my god! It's my book. Doesn't it look amazing? Absolutely bloody love how this thing looks. And it actually came out yesterday. So if you want to get a bloody copy, I've put the links in the description. But look at this. It's a nice, thick book full of story. It's amazing. It's about a guy who, a video of himself, a private video, goes viral and then things escalate crazily from there. So it would mean the bloody world to me if you'd pick it up and give it a read. So yes, as I say, links are in the description. No, I'm not going to stop mentioning it because I'm bloody proud of this thing. Right then, that was the first day of a week on Tesco Finest, and kind of went as expected, to be honest. Spent a hell of a lot of money overall for the week. Also quite a lot for the day. It's not a cheap week, not that I expected it to be. So breakfast was an amazing sausage sandwich. I even liked the bread. Don't usually like brown loaf. Don't really care for the seeds, but it was with the sausages it was really good. Very, very much enjoyed that. Then lunch was my chicken crumble, cider crumble. That was good. It was incredibly bad for me, but that's why it was nice. And then dinner was fish cakes, chips, and the peas. So the fish cakes, I didn't realise they would be as huge as they were because I did this online. So didn't eat. I only ate one of them. So and I'm very full. Also, the chips were very nice, but were they finest nice? I wouldn't say so. But the peas with the mint and the bacon, pancetta in there was pretty good. I would have that again. Although it's not the cheapest thing in the world, but yeah, that one was really nice. Oh my god, shock horror, the vegetable was the nicest thing. But the fish cakes, I mean, I'd tried different variations of them, I suppose. I think there was a haddock one that you could also get, but I would only have one because, yeah, they were some huge fish cakes. But today has been kind of yeah, it's been a good start to the week. So hopefully things go up from here. But I'm interested to see where it goes. As you saw at the start, I've got a bloody full fridge. Grace is going to have the occasional breakfast, we've now decided. When it's sandwich and toast involved, she's going to help. And she's not going to have lunch. We've not catered for lunch at all. And dinner, yes, we're going to have dinners together, so you'll get to hear what she thinks about that. But thank you very much for tuning in for the first day of Tesco Finest. I feel very, very spoiled. I need my monocle. I've not got it. I shall have to crack that out tomorrow. But yes, thanks for joining me. If you would like to support the show, you can do. As I mentioned earlier, Viral is now out. All the links are in the description. It would really mean the world to me if you could support my writing endeavours. I do bloody love it. I'm very, very proud of that book. Or you can support the show on Patreon. This was an incredibly expensive week. I'll be lucky if I break even on it. Thanks to you two. I think I'm going to leave it there before I get myself into a situation I can't talk myself out of. But please subscribe if you want to see day 2, or just watch day 2 anyway. I'm going to see you on day 2. I don't know what I'm saying. See you on day 2.